Arrival in Rome. Stepping into living history.
We're really here. Italy.
I know, but it doesn't feel real yet.
Look outside. The light is different.
It's golden. Everything looks like a painting.
That's Rome. Even the shadows have stories.
Listen to the people talking. It sounds like music.
Italian isn't just a language, it's emotion.
I've seen Rome in documentaries, but this feels alive.
Because it is. These streets are older than most countries.
Every building looks ancient, but still standing proud.
That's what I love about Italy. It doesn't erase the past.
It lives with it. Wait, is that
Yes.
the Colosseum?
Imagine the crowds, the gladiators, the roar.
And now we're standing here in the same place,
Not watching history.
walking inside it.
This isn't just tourism.
It's immersion.
Welcome to Italy.
Face to face with the Colosseum.
Standing here, it's bigger than I imagined.
It's not just big, it's powerful.
I keep thinking, 2,000 years ago, people were sitting right there.
Watching gladiators fight for their lives,
Can you imagine the noise? The crowd screaming?
the tension, the fear, the excitement.
And now it's quiet.
Not quiet, respectful.
You're right. It feels sacred.
This place survived wars, earthquakes, centuries.
And now we're here, just two travelers in its story.
That's what makes Italy different.
How?
You don't just look at history.
You feel it breathing.
So, are we ready to go inside?
Let's step into ancient Rome.
Inside the arena.
It feels different inside.
Yeah, like the walls are watching us.
Look at the arena floor. Imagine standing there
As a gladiator?
with thousands of people screaming your name.
Or waiting to see you lose.
That pressure, that fear.
And yet, they still walked out there.
For glory.
For survival.
It's strange.
What?
We're standing where warriors once fought, and now people take selfies.
Time changes everything.
But the energy is still here.
You can almost hear the echo.
Rome doesn't forget.
It transforms.
I think this is the moment I realized
What?
this trip isn't about sightseeing.
It's about understanding.
The first real Italian pizza.
Okay, this smells unbelievable.
This is not pizza. This is art.
Look at the crust. It's thin, but perfect.
And the mozzarella. It's melting like a dream.
Wait, don't eat yet.
Why?
This is our first real Italian pizza. It's a moment.
You're right. Okay. Ready?
One bite together.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow.
This changes everything.
I will never look at pizza the same way again.
It's simple, but perfect.
That's Italy.
Simple, but unforgettable.
So this is what authentic tastes like.
And we're just getting started.
Morning in Vatican City.
It's so quiet this morning.
Yeah, Rome feels different at sunrise.
Look at the sky, that soft orange over the domes.
It almost feels peaceful in a powerful way.
This is Vatican City, the smallest country in the world.
And one of the most influential.
I didn't expect it to feel this calm.
Maybe because it's early, before the crowds.
Look at the columns. They curve around the square like arms.
Like the city is welcoming everyone.
That dome, it's massive.
St. Peter's Basilica.
Imagine how many people have stood exactly where we're standing.
Pilgrims, travelers, artists, believers.
Even Michelangelo worked here.
You can feel the art in the air.
Italy doesn't just show beauty.
It protects it.
I think this is the first time since we arrived that I feel still.
Yeah,
No noise, no rush.
just history, faith, and morning light.
Ready to go inside?
I think this place deserves slow steps.
Then let's walk slowly.
And take it all in.
The Trevi Wish.
There it is, the Trevi Fountain.
It's incredible. The water looks unreal.
Look at the details in the statues, every line carved perfectly.
It feels magical, like something out of a storybook.
Did you know people throw coins to make a wish?
Yes, one coin means you'll return to Rome.
Then I definitely need to throw one.
Only one?
Maybe two, just to be safe.
You're already planning your comeback.
After this trip, of course.
All right, let's make it official.
Ready?
Ready.
Whatever happens, I'm glad we're here together.
Me too. That's already the best wish.
Rome has this energy, like it stays with you.
Maybe that's why people always come back.
Then this won't be goodbye.
Just see you soon.
Sunset at the Spanish Steps.
Look at this view. The whole city feels golden.
Sunset in Rome hits differently,
It's like the buildings are glowing.
and everyone just slows down.
I love how people sit here, talking, laughing, just living.
No rush, no stress.
When we first arrived, everything felt overwhelming.
Now it feels familiar.
Like we belong here.
Maybe that's what travel does.
What?
It changes you quietly.
I think Italy changed me already.
How?
I noticed details more, the light, the architecture, the way people enjoy simple moments.
Like sitting on these steps, watching the sun go down.
Exactly.
If you had to describe this trip in one word, what would it be?
Alive.
Mine would be unforgettable.
And we still have more to see.
Then let's promise something.
What?
Whatever we travel next, we travel like this,
Slow, present, together.
together.
The Soul of Rome. Trastevere at night.
This place feels alive.
It's different from the rest of Rome.
The streets are smaller, more intimate.
And the buildings, look at the colors. Orange, yellow, deep red.
Like the sunset never left.
Listen to that guitar.
He's not performing, he's just playing.
That's what I love. Nothing feels forced.
People are laughing at every table.
And no one is in a hurry.
Back home, dinner is fast.
Here, dinner is an event.
Look at that family, 3 generations at one table.
Talking, smiling, sharing food.
Italy doesn't just preserve history.
It preserves moments.
You know what I realized?
What?
The monuments are impressive.
But this is the real Rome.
The side streets, the hidden corners,
The smell of fresh pasta and baked bread.
the sound of glasses clinking.
The warm lights above us.
If Rome had a heart,
It would beat right here.
I don't want this night to end.
It doesn't have to.
What do you mean?
We stop trying to see everything.
And just be here?
Exactly.
No checklist?
No rush.
Just us, walking through Trastevere.
Letting Rome surprise us.
This might be my favorite moment so far.
Mine too.
Funny how the best memories aren't planned.
They just happen.
The Art Awakens.
Florence feels different from Rome.
Yes, calmer, more artistic.
Look at that cathedral.
The Duomo, it's massive.
The colors on the marble, white, green, pink.
It doesn't even look real.
Florence feels like an open-air museum.
Because it is. This is the birthplace of the Renaissance.
Artists walked these same streets.
Leonardo da Vinci,
Michelangelo.
Botticelli.
Imagine growing up surrounded by this beauty.
It would change how you see the world.
Maybe that's why great art was born here.
Because inspiration was everywhere.
Even the air feels creative.
Look at the details on the doors.
And the dome. How did they even build that centuries ago?
Genius, vision, courage.
To Italy doesn't just preserve history.
It celebrates imagination.
Standing here makes me want to create something.
That's the power of art.
It wakes something up inside you.
And Florence whispers, dream bigger.
Ready to explore inside?
Only if we take our time again.
Always.
Venice. Floating through a dream.
Venice doesn't feel real.
It feels like it's floating between sky and water.
There are no cars, no noise.
Just water and reflections.
Look at those buildings rising straight from the canal.
How is this even possible?
Every corner looks like a painting.
The colors, soft pink, cream, light blue.
And the sunlight bouncing on the water.
It makes everything glow.
I thought Rome was dramatic.
Florence was artistic.
But Venice.
Venice is poetic.
Listen, even the silence is beautiful.
It slows your heartbeat.
If you had to describe this moment,
Peaceful.
mine would be surreal.
I think Italy saved the most magical city for last.
Or maybe it wanted us to end with a dream.
Either way, I don't want to wake up
Then let's stay in the moment.
and float with it.
Cinque Terre, colors of the coast.
Look at those houses.
They look like they were painted by hand.
Pink, yellow, orange, stacked on the cliffs.
And the sea is so blue.
This doesn't feel like a city anymore.
It feels like a postcard.
Imagine waking up every morning to this view.
Coffee with that ocean breeze.
No traffic, no noise.
Just waves and sunlight.
Italy keeps surprising me.
Every place has its own personality.
Rome was powerful.
Florence was artistic.
Venice was poetic.
And this?
This is pure joy.
I love how the buildings feel imperfect.
That's what makes them beautiful.
Nothing is too polished.
It feels real.
Authentic.
If someone asked me what Italy looks like,
You'd show them this.
exactly.
Sunlight, color, and the sea.
And a moment you never forget.
Lake Como, where time slows down.
I didn't expect this.
What do you mean?
After all the colors, the noise, the cities?
You thought Italy was only energy?
Yes, passion, movement, chaos.
And this?
This feels like silence, in the best way.
Look at the water. It barely moves.
It's like the lake is breathing slowly.
And the mountains around it. They protect it.
Everything feels balanced here.
Rome was intense.
Florence was inspiring.
Venice was magical.
Cinque Terre was joyful.
And Lake Como?
Lake Como is peaceful confidence.
I like that.
It doesn't need to impress you.
It just exists beautifully.
Look at those villas by the water.
Elegant. Timeless.
This is the kind of place where you think
About what?
about how fast life usually moves.
And how rare it is to just stop.
I feel like this trip changed me.
How?
I pay attention more to light, to sound, to details.
Italy taught you that.
No, it reminded me
Of what?
that beauty is everywhere if you slow down enough to see it.
Maybe that's the real souvenir.
Not pictures.
Perspective.
Exactly.
When we leave, do you think we'll feel different?
I hope so.
In what way?
Calmer, more present.
More alive?
Yes.
Then maybe Italy did its job.
And maybe this lake is the perfect goodbye.
Not goodbye.
What then?
See you again.
The train between cities.
Look outside. The countryside is beautiful.
Green fields, small villages, vineyards.
Italy isn't just cities.
It's landscapes too.
Traveling by train feels different.
You see the transition.
From mountains to plains.
From busy streets to quiet farms.
I like this part
Why?
because it gives you time to think
About what?
about everything we've seen so far.
Which moment was your favorite?
That's impossible.
Try.
Maybe Rome at sunset.
Mine was Venice in the morning light.
Or maybe Cinque Terre.
Or Lake Como.
See? Impossible.
I think that's the point.
What is?
Italy isn't one highlight.
It's a collection of feelings.
And they all connect.
You know what I realized?
What?
The best part wasn't the monuments.
It was the moments between them.
Exactly.
The walks, the conversations, the quiet views.
The journey itself.
And we're still on it.
Yeah.
Scene 14 better be something special.
Trust me, it will be.
One last look.
This view feels like the perfect ending.
Or the perfect beginning.
Look at the seas stretching forever.
And the cliffs, and the little town below.
It's crazy how many places we've seen.
And yet, this moment feels the strongest.
Why do you think that is?
Because now we understand it.
Understand what?
That Italy wasn't about checking places off a list.
It was about feeling everything.
The noise,
The silence,
the art,
the food,
the people.
and the way time slows down here.
I think that's what I'll miss the most.
The pace?
The presence.
Yeah.
Italy teaches you to live fully in the moment.
And that's something we can take home.
Exactly.
So, this isn't the end of the trip.
It's the start of living differently,
More aware,
more grateful.
more alive.
Ready to go?
Ready.
Next adventure?
Always.